Your Tech Tutor Chet Davis here with a quick tip, a fun thing to do with your family this holiday season. It's a free app for your iPhone and it's quite cool. It's called Time Lapse. There's several out there, but this one is called Time Lapse, and you'll see the icon when I zoom in there. There's the icon for that there. And it's check out the comments below the video and I'll give you the link to go right to this. But there's a couple things you'll need for this to make it work well. Apart from the app, you'll need something to stabilize your phone. So I've used the Glyph tripod attachment as well. Today I used the Slingshot, which is also a tripod attachment, and you need a tripod to mount it or something else stable to hold it in place. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the app and show you this. You can get really intricate in the app. You see all these different settings in here. I've played with it a little bit, but to be honest with you, I use the Express. And the Express you get to by clicking on the icon in the upper right corner, and it takes you right to it. Now for the exposure shutter speed, I use 1/2. And then you have these variables down here. You have recording time, and then you have final video length, and that gives you the speed up. Now you can switch these around, so if you want to make one a variable and not the other variable, you can do that. But I like this setup here. So the trick is trying to figure out the outside length. So if you know you're going to be doing this somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes worth of content that you're going to record and set up for time lapse, set it for the longer time. I usually goof this up. Like today I had to record 2 different sections. It ended up being a little bit more than 18, 19 minutes worth of recording that was down to time lapse about 40, well actually about a minute long. So in this setting here you see I'm telling the app that I'm going to record 11 minutes and I want my finished video to be 35 seconds. And so it's going to say, all right, Chet, well, based on that calculation, it's going to be sped up 18 times normal speed. And then you just click the next button here. And then it says, okay, we'll start this 10 seconds after the tap, and you can adjust that. Dark mode will run your screen without having to be bright, so it will save battery power. If you're going to do a long time lapse, you want to set that. And then a completion sound, there's just a little ding when you're done, and that's helpful. It helped me today because it let me know that the recording was completed when in fact I didn't want it to be, so I had to just quickly reset that. And then you can do captions down there, but I turned the captions off. I didn't want it to say anything. I just want the video to speak for itself. And then what you want to do is come over here to frame and start, and then it gives you the camera. Now this records in the horizontal landscape position, so you want to go ahead and set that up. And again, I'm setting inside of the Slingshot cradle on my professional camera tripod. And then here's the only suggestion I have. And last year we did this with Gingerbread House and I messed it up. So I had to wait a whole nother year. Well, I could have bought another Gingerbread House last year, but I didn't. What you want to do is make sure your view, your recording area, totally is big enough to where you're going to record your house. Last year I had it set up and my tripod was pointed over here and I had all the action. Instead of it being over here, I had all the action over here. And so this is what we ended up seeing last year. We saw the corner of the house and not the rest of it. So make sure you set it up so you are totally covering the area where all the action is going to happen. And then it's simply a matter of clicking the start button. And it'll begin recording 10 seconds after that. So it tells you when it started recording, when it's going to end. And then the video will actually show up inside your camera roll. So let's go ahead and stop that. And I'll show you because I just recorded this. There's a little ding that tells you it's completed. And then inside your camera roll, in the regular iPhone camera roll, the last thing in there will be your time lapse. So here's the time lapse. Now I have the regular video just above for you. Isn't that cool though? So it's a really neat effect. It's called Time Lapse and it's free for your iPhone. Check it out and think of maybe you're decorating your Christmas tree, gingerbread house, whatever you want to do. Opening presents on Christmas morning. It's a real fun app. Just set it up and go ahead and enjoy your time with your family, and then you can laugh and enjoy the video when you're all done.